came into being in secondary school. And therefore, today, we have an opportunity through the Moses Foundation to harness this potential. Let me just draw an analogy. Somebody felt that if you looked at the Volta River, there were certainly about 3-4 spots where the potential to harness energy for electricity was so great that we developed the hydroelectric powers. It wasn't any running water or any running river that was used, but it needed to have a certain potential, a certain drop that could be harnessed, because by the virtue of the drop, it could turn the turbines so that energy is developed, so that electricity is developed. If you watch the National Science and Maths quiz, particularly the finals, and I say the finals because usually by that time, most have dropped out and it's the last two. Or even if you watch FA finals in any country, it is the build up to the final that the energy gets created. And therefore, the Moses Foundation has deemed it right that we shall create national, regional competitions first. Because if you take Greater Accra, the number of schools here, the number of potential winners are considerable. If you take Cape Coast, it's probably even bigger than anywhere else. If you take Shanti region, if you take Western region, pretty much every region, there are rivalries between schools. There are known rivalries in this country. If you take Cape Coast, there is Augustine's versus Vanspim versus Adisado College. It's rivalry and it will continue for ages. If you come to GSTS, if you come to Western region, it's GSTS and St. John's. These are the two, schools that believe themselves, and therefore the banter would always be there. If you went to Ashanti region, it's Premier College in Okokwa. And forever it is, a competition like no other. So the whole idea is that why can't we harness this potential? And by harnessing this potential, you are building up a very cohesive country. After all, it is probably the only activity